Healthy living encompasses body, mind and spirit. If our minds and bodies are healthy, our spirits can soar above the earthly confines of the physical world. Therefore, keeping ourselves healthy in all ways is of vital importance. Join leading experts and discussions on innovative research as we seek to provide some fun, practical and simple approaches to address your health on all levels. Welcome to the world of healthy living.
On today's Healthy Living, we'll examine ginseng, a plant that has its own mystery and allure. The name ginseng comes from the Chinese term ren shen, which literally means man root. If you examine a ginseng root, you'll see that its forked roots look like legs, and the knob at the top looks like a head, so the plant really does resemble a human body. In fact, it is believed that the higher the quality of a ginseng root, the more it will resemble a human figure. Just as we consider a well-proportioned human body to be beautiful, a ginseng root that has a well-balanced appearance is considered to be of higher quality than less well-formed roots. The ginseng plant is native to East Asia and North America. The peoples of China, Korea, Thailand, Olac or Vietnam, and Manchuria, as well as Native Americans, have known about it as a folk medicine for thousands of years. The term ginseng, which refers to 3 species of plants from the genus Panax, meaning heal all in Greek, was applied to this genus because Carl Linnaeus, the father of taxonomy, was aware of the plant's widespread use in Chinese medicine. The 2 most commonly used species are Asian ginseng, called Panax ginseng, which is almost extinct in the wild but widely cultivated, and American ginseng, or Panax quinquefolius. The plant is both harvested from the wild and cultivated. There is also a 3rd species called Panax vietnamensis, which was only discovered in 1973 in Olac and is also believed to have medicinal properties, although it has been less studied. Ginseng is an adaptogen, or a product that increases the body's resistance to stress. The main active agents in Panax ginsengs are so-called ginsenosides. The majority of published research on the medicinal activity of Panax ginseng has focused on these chemicals, and some ginseng products are now standardized according to the amount of ginsenosides they contain. However, some naturopaths believe that ginseng works as a complex entity that cannot be broken down into just one main active ingredient. So, just what are the benefits of this root that is prized by so many? When Healthy Living returns, we'll find out. Please keep your dial tuned here to Supreme Master Television. We return now to our show about the health-sustaining ginseng root. Ginseng is known for stimulating the mind, strengthening the body, improving memory, increasing vitality, extending endurance, cleansing the body of stress, fighting fatigue, resisting disease, bolstering immunity, and balancing the metabolism. Ginseng is taken as a treatment to control diabetes mellitus, to normalize blood pressure and prevent atherosclerosis, to prevent cancer development, to enhance brain activity by benefiting the psychoneurological system, to improve postmenopausal disorders, to counteract fatigue, and to improve physical endurance. In nature, ginseng is a perennial plant, a member of the Araliaceae family that is often found in heavily wooded areas, requiring rich soil to thrive. Ginseng is slow-growing and takes several years to mature. Wild ginseng is rare and much esteemed, and in Korea, a person who finds even a single 100-year-old wild root can become a millionaire. Most ginseng roots, however, are cultivated and harvested when the plant is from 3 to 10 years old. After many years, cultivated plants and their roots can begin to degenerate, and the roots may become pitted and wooden. But amazingly, wild ginseng does not degenerate in this way. The plant itself is very attractive, with well-shaped green leaves and bright red berries. However, only the root possesses medicinal value. It is used in toothpaste, soft drinks, tea, candy, and chewing gum. It also appears as crystals, extracts, powder, and whole roots. The most common form is dried ginseng root, which can be used by itself in tea or as part of a combination of herbal ingredients taken together as an infusion or pill. The dry roots can also be sliced to be consumed alone or in combination with other foods such as syrup. Ginseng is somewhat bitter in taste, so some people prefer the sweetness of syrups to counterbalance it. Alternatively, ginseng roots can be powdered and added to foods, or the powder can be packed into capsules to swallow. Ginseng root can be taken raw, but it is also commonly processed into either white or red ginseng. The form called white ginseng is grown for 4 to 6 years and then peeled and dried to reduce the water content. Drying in the sun gives the root a yellowish color. This form provides energy, but is not as popular as red ginseng because its use is more specialized. It is thought that if a person already has much yang energy, he or she should not take white ginseng. Red ginseng is harvested after 6 years. It is not peeled, it is steam cured, thereby giving the roots a glossy reddish-brown coloring. Steaming the root may change the root's biochemical composition, and this process is also thought to prevent the breakdown of ginseng's active ingredients. The roots are then dried. This version of ginseng is more popular and is traditionally associated with increasing energy and boosting the immune system and mental alertness. One country in particular is very closely associated with ginseng. We'll find out more when we return to Healthy Living on Supreme Master Television. Today's Healthy Living features the ginseng herb. Koreans learned to cultivate the ginseng plant, and they learned to do it so well that Korean ginseng was long considered throughout Asia as the most advantageous herb for its health-giving qualities and thus was in great demand. Westerners only learned about the plant around 1670 when a Dutchman named Hendrik Hamel brought word of it back to Europe. Hamel wrote of the ginseng growing region in North Korea as follows. In those areas, the people live on barley and millet because rice can't grow there. Cotton grows there neither, so it has to be supplied from the south. But in these areas, one can also find the ginseng plant. The root of this plant is being used to pay tribute to the Tartarians. This product is furthermore much exported to China and Japan. The discovery of North American ginseng may be credited to two French Jesuit priests. In 1709, Father Petrus Jarteau, who was in China and knew about the lucrative trade in ginseng, wrote a letter to a brother Jesuit named Father Lafiteau in Canada, suggesting that he verify whether ginseng grew in the New World. When the letter came to Father Lafiteau in North America 5 years later, the Canadian priest began searching for the plant. With the help of Iroquois natives who knew about ginseng, he discovered it in 1716. It turned out that North American ginseng is one of 3 true ginseng plants from the Araliaceae family. There was soon a strong trade between the New World and Asia based on ginseng. It is believed that George Washington was in the ginseng business and that Daniel Boone made his fortune from the valuable root. As the wild plant became overharvested in North America, people began to turn to cultivation. A distinction is made between the health-giving properties of the Asian and American forms of ginseng. Asian ginseng is said to be warming and is good for people who have recovered from a serious illness and need to regain their strength. It is used as a general tonic to strengthen the body's resistance. On the other hand, American ginseng has yin or cooling properties and is often used to cool down fevers or summer heat. Today, ginseng is valued by many as an all-healing root, a treasured gift from Mother Nature. It's been a joy to have you with us today on Healthy Living. Our show airs every Monday on Supreme Master Television. Up next is Science and Spirituality, right after Noteworthy News. May your life be blessed with abundant health and inner peace.